Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow.
Yo, bro, I know this is a little bit late, but I just want to give my whole thoughts on this whole fucking fiasco, alright? This is just sad, bro. The Fresh Prince just can't stop catching L's this entire decade. It started with entanglement, and now he's out here slapping dudes for harmless jokes. Then this man sits here and continues to make a fool of himself.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
But like, what the fuck? What is you, retarded or something? I can't even watch this clip too many times because I be getting secondhand embarrassment every time I do. You at the Oscars and you do this in front of everybody? Props to Chris Rock though, bro. Man ate that and quickly improvised. Bro, imagine if everybody reacted like this. Ricky Gervais would have been checking into the fucking ICU after every Oscar ceremony. You know it's sad that Will Smith went from taking the joke like a champ to doing something outrageous just because his wife got a little flustered. Like, look at her. She rolls her eyes, so he probably caught that and decided to show Jada that he got a little Tupac in him too. Man, this is just sad, bro. Not the Fresh Prince. I know that Will Smith always been known for being corny, but that was a good type of like funny corny. This is some real corn dog shit. He's thrown his entire legacy out there for a lady who told him straight to his face that she fucked August because Will wasn't keeping her happy. Man, fuck that. You could have the best wife in the world, and if you out here throwing hands in the Oscars for a joke about a hair condition, like, no, it's not like Jada got cancer or something, right? Nah, a hair condition. If you out here throwing hands about that at the Oscars, after laughing at the joke, you just fucking stupid. I don't know what he thought he was pulling up there. Like, did he think that this would stop all the jokes people be making about him and Jada? Like, that people would get back to wanting that Will and Jada love because he stood up for her like that or something? Nah, but you just made it 100 times worse. At least until now, you were just laughing everything off. Now you also emotionally unstable. Man, I don't know how he go recover from this. This whole decade has been an L for Will Smith, starting with August and now all the way into this. As I was working on this video, I found out Will's apologized to Chris on Insta. It is good, because the apologizing to the Academy didn't mean shit. I'm glad he actually finally apologized to Chris. But still, man, this shit was crazy. I'm glad he apologized, because I read something about Will and Jada want to talk about this on their show, like the Red Table. Nah, bro, just don't. God, no. How disconnected are you? Don't nobody want to see y'all sit there making big statements about love making you do crazy things, instead of just accepting the fact that you did something stupid and that you should not have. Violence is violence. I don't give a fuck. It ain't love, alright? Shut the fuck up. That ain't love. It's just insecurity from the both of you. Nobody want to see that shit, especially because that's just a way for y'all to monetize this situation. And you know what's funny? Most people ain't defending Will. People think he was wild for this. But in terms of actors, there were very few actors who actually criticized him. One was Jim Carrey, and the other was John Leguizamo, alright? Props to them for being straight up. They said what we was all thinking, which I honestly didn't expect from Jim Carrey, considering how much of a mainstream actor he is.
He was sickened by the response inside the Dolby Theater, while Judd weighs in on Hollywood's response as a whole.
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
This just increased my respect for him tenfold, even though I'm a big Will Smith fan. But everybody else was just sitting there pretending like Will ain't a clown for this. When asked about their interviews after the Oscars, they just say something along the lines of, I don't condone violence. But nobody really directly criticizes him, which is funny, right? Like, it makes sense, he's a huge name, and people don't want to get on his bad side, but it's just fucking pathetic, ain't it? Like, how this man got a standing ovation over his lame-ass apology? Just shows you how disconnected Hollywood as a whole is from the rest of the world. Because believe me, if the audience was made up of ordinary citizens, he'd be getting booed. And to anybody, because I seen some y'all retards, to y'all idiots who'd be trying to justify Will because Chris's joke was too far, blah blah, shut the fuck up. Y'all are the death of comedy. Jada could have been on a fucking wheelchair and she's still ain't exempt from jokes. But Chris gets slapped for a light joke about her being bald? Who gives a fuck? Do Jada take herself so serious that she need her husband out slapping people on live TV for saying shit she don't like? What's so valuable about Jada's pride that everybody else can get made fun of, but when you speak about her bald head, her husband out here slapping people? Who the fuck y'all think she is, huh? This is like some cuckold shit, man. The dude laughs along for the joke, sees his wife roll her eyes, and goes ballistic. That ain't defending your wife, that's just insecure. Like, honestly, bro, I'm glad he apologized and all, but this man do not seem to be doing well, which is sad, because he's such a fucking legend, which is why he didn't get his ass kicked out, right? Like, damn, bro, who would have fucking thought the Fresh Prince would come to this? I don't know, bro. Is Jada responsible for this? I mean, obviously it's his choice to walk up there and do shit, but it's just weird that all the hate on Will always got something to do with his wife. His marriage with Jada is the most polarizing aspect of his legacy. It really do look like he felt the need to go up there and show Jada that he's a man. Either that or he thought he has to show the world that. Man, let me just tell you, you do not prove your manhood by getting this butthurt over a joke. Nah, bro. People just look at you as a cuckold. Damn. Imagine if Uncle Phil reacted like this every time Will made these jokes on Fresh Prince. Fam, Will wouldn't have survived past season 1, alright? And the last thing I want to talk about for this video is Chris not filing a police report. I see some people say he should, but nah, bruh. Will's already being punished. If you out here crying to the cops for a little slap, you a bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's technically a crime. Either slap the motherfucker back or don't. I mean, I know you could get a whole lot of money out of it, but I think that's just over dramatic. Will did this shit on live TV. It should be obvious to anybody with a functioning brain that he's facing the repercussions of his actions. Alright? Obviously, he should have gotten kicked out. He shouldn't have been allowed to accept his award, but very few people are justifying his actions. In the long term, this is not working out in his favor, right? And things are working out well for Chris. His new show got sold out after the slap. Like, this is a dub from, bro. Obviously, there's that embarrassment at the moment, and these celebrities are bitches for comfort and Will, and not the guy who actually got slapped. But the people stand with Chris, and that's translating into some sweet capital for the man. So fuck bitching to the cops about a tiny slap and adding bitch boy to your legacy. Make that money here. That's my take. I'm sure a lot of y'all would disagree and say get that lawsuit money, but whatever. Props to Chris for eating that punch and being able to continue the show professionally, though I wouldn't mind if he had hit back though. He has the right to, right? Though I do understand why it's smarter not to. Having a full-blown fight on stage would have been embarrassing for all parties involved. And also props to him for not bitching to the cops. This whole situation just gives me more respect for Marty here. And anyways, bro, I'm finna end it off right there. Crazy shit. If you like my take, please leave a like down below and let me know what you think down in the comments, alright? And if you fuck with this type of content, please do not hesitate to drop a fucking sub. We a small channel out here. Every sub matters. And peace. I'll see y'all next time.